check yourself before you wreck yourself. Back with another one here again. I just want to let you know how to identify your triggers. To identify your triggers, the one thing that you can do is first and foremost, check yourself before you wreck yourself. Like, let's be clear about it, because if you do not check yourself, you can wreck yourself by going down and doing the things that you do not need to do that is harmful to your body. What am I talking about? I'm talking about identifying your triggers. Identifying your triggers will help you identify things that you need to stop doing to become the better you, whatever that you looks like, and however you have framed it and however you want it to look like. For me, my trigger is anything that is a 7-Eleven, anything that is a Wawa, anything that is also a Krogers, because they all three of them sell the same thing, which is pre-workout drinks. Now, I don't know about you, and I don't know if you guys have that same addiction, so don't judge me. But the thing that I have, or the thing that my trigger is that as soon as I go into a Kroger's, my immediate response will go down to the aisle that actually has the pre-workout drinks. I'm talking about your Ghost, your Reign, your Bang. It's crazy how they all sound like that. Like your Ghost, Reign, Bang, and I digress. I can go on and on. But what is my trigger? So my trigger is to go down a separate aisle that when it's crazy how they have it. One more time. Kroger's has it figured out for people who love pre-workout drinks like me, right? The self-checkout line, is right down the same aisle of the pre-workout drinks. Self-checkout. Not only do you have that, you have the 2 donut sticks that comes. Okay. I'm just human. I'm just confessing what my trigger is and what my thing is. So don't judge me. Now, I wish that, I don't know about you, but there have been a time where I said, hey, look, I wish that we can cut our emotions off. I wish that we can cut like the emotions off at a particular time frame and be like, okay, so I'm gonna cut the emotions, like part of me off, and so I don't respond in that way. And I can just be dull, right? That's me. Like I thought about that. Now, if you can say, man, I ain't never think about that. Come on now. At some point in some time in your life, you probably have thought about, hey, look, I should just cut my emotions off. I ain't gonna show no emotions. I ain't gonna show no emotions for anything. If that is so, you with me. We together in this. We together in this, right? So let's be together in this. So how I can help you, help me, help you, and then help me again. The way we can go about doing that is identifying your triggers. What are your triggers? What is that? What does that look like? What do they look like? So if you know what they look like, only you do, right? So the way you can actually identify your trigger is basically listening to your body. Think about it. Our body gives us a response to something. Like even when you wake up in the morning, you know that you're tired. That's your response, right? You know that you don't want to wake up at 4, 5, or 6 in the morning. Your body is really telling you, let's go back to bed. But your thing to help you get up is your alarm clock. And your trigger will be like your bed or your alarm clock, but whatever that is for you, is that you know that when you pivot, that's your trigger. That's your trigger. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. So I just want to let you know, and then again, the reason why I'm looking at my information, because I want to make sure I stay on target. So the thing is, I want you to recognize about your triggers are, how do you feel? Notice how you feel. Do you feel like your body is wanting something? I know, like for my coffee drinkers out there, if you stop for like a day or 2, your body's gonna give you a response that you're not built to do. You're not built to have. You're not built to have. Your body is gonna crave so much coffee or caffeine in a way that it seems like your body is like yearning for something or wanting something so bad that you're like, what is going on with my body? Why is it reacting this way? Because you didn't have your dose, your daily morning dose of coffee, caffeine, whatever it is. And next is, what is bothering you? Now, you already identified the feelings. Now, what is really bothering you? What is going on with my body that is causing me to feel this kind of way? What is it? Are you sad, stressed? Sometimes it can be work. Sometimes you can be at work and then people stressing you out. And then you find that stress leads to you just eating. So that's your thing. So let's figure that out. Next would be listening to yourself. You don't need to go outside and say, "Hey world, how am I feeling today?" That's not what I'm saying. Don't go. People gonna think you're crazy. But let's think about it. Like, let's be serious. Listen to your body. Your body already have the answers. Your body is gonna tell you how you when you're up, when you're down. But we gotta like control our emotions when those responses kick in. So we can either go towards that response in an emotional standpoint. Then that's not what we want to do. We want to make sure that, is it going to benefit me if I respond this way or that way? Which one is going to benefit me the most, right? Next, check your feelings. Check them out. That's why I said earlier, check yourself before you wreck yourself. So now if you keep feeling this feeling that you're feeling, I know it's a lot of feelings that I'm saying, but think about it. If you go into that, if you respond to these feelings in a way that you don't need to respond. So let's say, for instance, like mine is, it was coffee at one point. Like for instance, coffee at one point. I noticed that if I stop for a day, I said, I'm gonna stop cold turkey. Cold turkey is not the way to stop. I wouldn't advise that to anybody to stop. What will happen is that my body will begin to want sugar, want caffeine even more than it did when you first start. It's the craziest thing how your body works. Your body has a way of responding or telling you things in the craziest way. But here's how we can go about combating those feelings. So I'm going to give you some tips. So I'm going to give you the tips of how to identify your triggers. And next, I want you to identify how to go about combating those triggers, where you can be able to overcome those things. Now, memorize your reaction. Like, what is it that when you feel that trigger or that thing that's coming up, what is it? What is that cue that's calling that trigger or setting that trigger off? So memorize that reaction that actually calls it. Is it watching YouTube? Is it watching social media of any kind? Is it just going out with friends? Is it going to a bar? Is it hanging out with a young lady, hanging out with a young guy? What is it? Identify those things. Take a break sometimes. We need to take a break, because if we don't take a break, what can happen is we just go back into the old routine. Now, if you want to change, you're going to go about creating these habits that actually stop you from going down triggery lane. Let's just say it like that. So understanding your feelings. That's the third thing. So understanding your feelings. It goes back to your feelings, because your feelings, your emotions are your feelings. Your emotions are your feelings. So however you're feeling, identify that, get that taken care of. Now, another thing is, if you need professional help, it goes right into the next point, is that if you need professional help, it is okay that if you can't control it and you need like a little assistance or a coach that actually help you, or seek some psychological help with that, and you feel like I can't overcome this. So just go about getting some professional help. It threw me off that my Alexa just went off. I don't know why. I knew it was coming because when I heard the front door, but that has nothing to do with you. Take care of yourself. And that's the last thing that I have for you. Take care of yourself. Nobody else is going to take care of you but you. If you want to get better, take care of you. If you want to get things and turn things around for the better of yourself and your family, take care of you. Nobody else is going to do it for you. Nobody's going to wake it up. That goes back to our several videos that we already discussed. Whatever it is, if you want to stop playing games, or you want to stop playing video games, then let's do that. Take care of you. If it's holding you back from doing what you say you need to do, take care of you. So the last thing is just don't settle. Whatever you do, don't settle for how you're living and how you're going about things. There's ways you can go about change, but it's all up to you. Do you want to really ask yourself, do I really want to change? Do I really want to stop this and stop drinking this, or stop saying that, or stop going to this place? If you do, then let's go about getting that done. And if you need help, come talk to me and email me. You can email me at newstepsfoundation1, the number 1, at gmail.com. Or you can always send me a comment and I'll respond, and I'll make sure that I get back with you in a timely fashion, so we don't let this linger, so we don't let these bad habits linger. So next, I want you to subscribe. If this video helped you, subscribe or share. that will work for us so we can get these numbers up, so we can go about getting to more people, so you know how the algorithm works, you know. But this is Will. I am out, and I hope you got something from this message. Let's go.